So I'm here with Pascal Coppens. Pascal's a keynote speaker and, from what I heard clearly, a China evangelist. So Pascal, just tell us a little bit about how China's been leading the way in terms of becoming a really digital economy.
Well, it all really happened in the last 10 years. I mean, the 3G licenses came available and everybody bought a smartphone. It made it much more easy to connect. What we don't always know is that a lot of Chinese were living remotely, away from their family, away from their children, because everybody was migrating. And so this created like this only way to connect between people. But on the other hand, what we saw is that the market is really very, very big. It's a huge market, and Chinese wanted more and more. And so the result is that they actually created a red ocean of opportunities. A lot of customers that wanted a lot of things, and a lot of companies were providing a lot of solutions. With as a result that as a customer you had a lot of choice. And so the companies became very innovative to actually win that war against their competitors. And so the digital revolution in China was more like a quick evolution than a revolution, because they never had to jump from A to B. They just went very fast from A to B.
Great, okay. And then you covered quite a few different technologies that are having an impact. Which are the ones you think?
Well, I think today, and my book is also about that, China's New Normal talks about artificial intelligence. I think that's the center of what's really happening in China today. Basically because with old technology, you needed to be master, for example, building a car. The motor, the engine, you needed all that. Today, it's an electrical battery, that's 50% of the price, and the rest is all about data. Because it's going to be about self-driving, it's going to be about connectivity, sharing economy. So you have a new world where data becomes more important, and China has more data than many other places in the world. And so AI forms a weapon for them to actually beat anyone in the world, because it's not about expertise anymore, it's about data. Yes.
Okay, all right, great. And then tell us what's a unicorn, and can you give us a couple of examples of Chinese unicorns?
So a unicorn is a company worth $1 billion and still private, so it didn't go to the stock exchange, and China has like almost 150 of them. Most of them are less than 5 years old, so very new companies. In any industry you can think of, in drones, for example, there's DJI, is a company that's worth many billions. They do $3 billion revenue every year. They have 72% of the global market in drones. And it's a Chinese company nobody's ever heard about. But this company has become very innovative because they were creating the market that was out there within their company. And so instead of working together, they were putting teams in competition with each other, and those that won could actually bring the product to market. And so that bringing your market inside the company is a way to innovate faster, and this was what DJI did. But another company like NIO, which is a little bit younger, is a car manufacturer, Tesla of China. And within just a couple of years, I mean, they're less than 5 years old, they built a beautiful car, electrical, as good as Tesla, at a lower price, of course, because it's China. But their main thing is they're working on, they don't have a factory, because they say, why would we need a factory? We have all these factories there. So that's how they innovate different. They focus on the data, they focus on the connectivity, they focus on different things. Well, Tesla is still struggling sometimes with building their factories. So I'm not saying one is better than the other, but they have ways to actually outcompete the West by the whole production and environment of China.
Fantastic. So there's clearly some great insights, just judged by the number of times you ask people who's heard of this company and nobody put their hand up. So thank you very much, Pascal.
Pleasure. Okay,
thanks.
Okay, thanks.